Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is SUNDOS Communication and I'm your host, Ogenekaro Asoe. Today we are diving into two major stories that is making waves across Nigeria. First, we've got a big security update from Ondo State, where the Amotekun cops just made a massive move against crime, arresting 32 suspected kidnappers. Then we will head to Lagos for a troubling tale of police misconduct, where a victim claimed that officers extorted 150,000 naira from him. These stories highlight the high and lows of safety and justice in our country right now, and I've got the latest details for you. So grab a seat, hit that like button if you're ready, and let us get into it. Let us start with the situation in Ondo State. As of today, March 24th, 2025, the Ondo State Amotekun cops have just dropped some serious news. They've rounded up no fewer than 32 men suspected of being kidnappers caught lurking in the state forest. This operation is a big deal and it is fresh off the press, reported just hours ago. The Amotekun team, led by their state commander, Akodu Adetuji Adeleye, says that this arrest happened across 4 local government areas: Akure North, Akure South, Oshe, and Okuku North East. That's a very wide net, and it shows how determined they are to tackle the rising crime wave. Now, here is the backstory. Ondo has been dealing with an upsurge in criminal activities lately, especially kidnapping. Just a couple of weeks ago, on March 8th, communities like Amotekun and Abasunde in Akure North were hit hard by armed attacks. Farmers and family were shaken, and it was very clear that something had to be done. And this is where the new joint task force stepped in, set up by Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa. It's a collaboration between the Amotekun, the army, the police, and the NCDC, and it's already paying off. Commander Adeleye spoke to journalists in Akure on Sunday, and he didn't hold back. He said that the Amotekun Rangers special unit launched by the governor worked with other agencies to nab this suspect. They've even managed to calm down things in hot spots like Agon Igbo and Agon Dada. It's not just about arrest though. This task force is about sending a message. Ondo forests are not a playground for criminals anymore. What's up next? Well, these 32 suspects are in custody, and while details about their identity or what happened to them are still unfolding, the focus is on keeping the pressure on. Adeleye hinted that this is just the beginning, with more operation likely in the works for the people of Ondo State. This could mean safer roads and quieter nights, something they've been desperate for. Stick around, because after the break, we are switching gears to a very different kind of stories. Alright, we've covered the heroes in Ondo State, but now let's talk about a case where trust took a hit. Up next, we are heading to Lagos, where one man's encounter with the police left him 150,000 naira lighter, and not by choice. This is a story that has got people talking, and I've got the latest on what went down. Let's get into it. Over in Nigeria, a disturbing story has surfaced, and it has got a lot of folk frustrated. A victim whose names we don't know yet recently came forward with a claim that is all too familiar for some. He said police officers extorted 150,000 naira from him. This isn't one of those old headlines gathering dust. This is a fresh account, and it's raising eyebrows as we speak here on March 24th, 2025. Here is what we've known so far. The victim claims that he was going about his day when he ran into these officers. Now, details on where exactly this happened or what led to it are still murky. Lagos is a big place, and these incidents can pop up anywhere from the bustling streets of Ikeja to the quieter corners of Ikorodu. But what is clear is the outcome. He allegedly said that the officer pressured him into handling over 150,000 naira. That is a hefty sum, about $90 at today's rate. And that for many Nigerians, it is weeks or even months of hard-earned cash. This isn't an isolated complaint. Stories of police extortion has been a sore spot in Lagos for a while, with victims often saying that they've been stopped for vague reasons like routine check, only to face demand for money to settle things. The victim here hasn't said if he has reported it officially yet. The Lagos State Police Command has been known to respond to this kind of allegations when they blow up. Back in February, they investigated a viral video about supposed kidnapper that turned out to be false. So they are not afraid to dig in when the heat is on. What is the update? As for now, there are no words on whether these officers have been identified or if there is an investigation underway. The story is still developing, and without more from the victim, like a public statement or a case number, it is hard to say what will happen next. But this is a stark reminder of the trust gap some feel with the law enforcement of Nigeria. Could this spark another push for reform? Maybe. For now though, this guy is out of 150,000 naira and is not the only one fed up. Let me know in the comments if you've got any thoughts on this one. It's going to be a tough pill to swallow. And so, there you have it, folks. Two stories, two very different sides of Nigeria right now. In Ondo, the Amotekun is cracking down with 32 arrests, giving hope to a state under siege. And in Lagos, one man's loss of 150,000 naira is a cry for accountability that is still echoing. What do you think? Will these efforts in Ondo hold on? And can Lagos clean up its act? Drop your take below. And if you like this update, smash that subscribe button. We've got more coming your way. And thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.